you guys. I got this little fake smile on my face. Look. Anyway, uh, thank you for tuning back in to another video. I'm not going to go through a long introduction because I'm just not feeling it. I am not able to sleep. Last night was a good night for me. I slept through 3:30 a.m. But since my mother passed away, I don't care what time I go to bed. I wake up every night around between 12 midnight and 1. I cannot sleep past 1. Last night I slept past, I woke up at 3. I just popped up at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. So I'm in my smoking area in my garage. And because I don't smoke in the house and it's too cold to go out on the patio. So I'm in my garage. And that's where I like to be at anyway, because I don't like my neighbors in my business. But I can't sleep. I just cannot get my mind to stop going. I cannot sleep. And this is so hard. I'm still in shock. I cannot wait to get past that step of grief because I've been looking into it. Because there are stages, and people grieve differently. People react, and like I said, process stuff differently. But I cannot sleep. And it seems like I sleep, I just can't sleep. I can't stay focused. And I'm so mad because I've been off work 2 weeks, and they're trying to get me back to go to work Friday. But I cannot because the 2 weeks I was off, okay, I was busy doing stuff for the service. So I really couldn't grieve, really. So now that it's all over, I cannot explain this feeling. I feel this emptiness I feel inside because usually every day when I'm at work around noontime is when I take my lunch break. That's when my mother would call me. If not every day, every other day. She'll always call me on my lunch break, and usually in the evenings, and especially on Saturdays, to find out what I'm cooking on Saturday. Because she'll put a pot of something on, and I put a pot of something on. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I'm so glad I was talking to my friend today. She's going through it, too, because she just lost her mom. I did a video on it, too. Talking about grief. She just lost her mom, and it just made a year. It's just gonna make a year, or just made one. And and Mother's Day is coming up. Like, this is crazy, and I can't not sleep. Like, one minute I'll be crying, the next minute I'm back in shock. Then I might be okay for a minute if I watch a good program or something. It's just weird. And then it's been hard for me to really grieve too because I have to be supportive to my daughter who's been feeling guilty that she lives out of state. Not out of state, in another city. And she kept saying, Mom, you're getting old. Grandmother's getting old. I need to move back. I'm thinking about, she's been saying that for the past couple of years that she wanted to move back. I'm like, a lot of people move away and have their own life. You don't have to feel guilty because you moved away. Hell, I was raised in Oakland. I moved out here. I mean, a lot of people move away and find them a life somewhere else. That's not... You don't quit your job and do all that just to move back because I'm getting old. You still live in the same state. You can, so don't feel guilty because you moved away to start your life. You have to leave the nest and start your life. You don't feel guilty for that. A lot of people move away into another city or another state and start their life and do what they have to do. So don't feel guilty about that. So I've just been trying to hold her up, but then I can't. I'm trying. I cannot explain it. This shit is. Whew. My life will never be the same, and this grief, this starting this right here, I am telling you, when I tell you, when I tell you, when I tell you. Hold on for a second. I gotta check my phone. Okay, I'm back. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I didn't. And how could I'm here? It is my time. What 12:30, and I'm getting a telemarketer call at 12:30. Really? Ugh. I am going crazy. I am going crazy. Like it could be. I could just be like doing anything in the kitchen. Like I can't. I don't have no appetite. And the food I've been eating is like food, nothing like the other day before my daughter left. She was like, "Mom, please make me that okra dish." And it was hard for me to make it because that's what my mother used to make. That's one of her favorite dishes, the okra succotash. And I make it really good like her. And I made my daughter some, and I ate maybe, I think it was like a half a bowl. I couldn't eat it because it was a reminder of her. So after my daughter ate what she ate, I put the rest in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. I couldn't even eat it. My sister said it was hard for her to fry pork chops the other day because my mother loves my sister's pork chops. My sister, the way she fries them, really, 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 really hard and crispy. And it was hard for her to fry those pork chops. And we were talking. I said, "Yeah, I'm having that same problem. Like I can't. It's just, I just can't. I'm sitting up here sounding like Teddy Pendergrass, Barry White. My voice is all hoarse and all that stuff because I've been smoking cigarettes. Raspy, not really hoarse, but raspy. My voice is raspy. That's the correct term because it's not hoarse, it's raspy. I'm smoking all these cigarettes. And then the other day, I was going to go run some errands because I had to mail off some obituaries to a couple of family members out of state. And then I had to, go to the bank and look, straighten out some things. Look. And I just had some errands to do. And so I took a shower, threw on some clothes, got my stuff, went to my car, and then forgot where I was going. And I got in my car and said, "Now where am I going again?" Like I forgot where I literally. I had to come back in the house, get the obituaries, all that. I literally got dressed, got in my car, and then said, "Okay, now where am I going again?" Oh my God. Then I was driving. I got lost coming home. It's like I can't stay focused. I keep seeing that casket get lowered in the ground. Like I knew one day she would go. Okay. But I just thought, I don't know. So I am just going through it. And I can't sleep, and I don't want to depend on sleep aids like melatonin. Like I was taking melatonin, and I was taking 10 milligrams, and then I took another one. I took 3 of them because they're 5. I couldn't find the 10 milligram one, so I got a bottle. They're all 5. So I usually take 2, which is 10, which is a lot. Then I took another one, which was 3, and I still didn't sleep over the night. I still didn't sleep through the night. Like, I'm really having a hard time sleeping, and I don't want to depend on sleep aids or anything like that. It's bad enough I'm smoking cigarettes. And then the day of her service, I had drinks and stuff with some family members, but other than that, alcohol is a downer, and I don't want to start crying, so that was the only day I did that. And we actually had fun. We was laughing and stuff. But I'm just these cigarettes. It's like I'm chain smoking like a MF. Okay? It is, I cannot explain to you guys. I cannot explain. I cannot. I'm so glad I have a support system of, I have a couple of friends that understands what I'm going through, and they're being so supportive and just really loving on me and talking to me. Matter of fact, I finally got out the house today and had lunch with my friend that just experienced what I'm experiencing, and she just loved on me and talked to me, and we didn't even hardly. And matter of fact, we had a good time. We didn't even talk about. We talked some about the services and some about my mom, but we just stayed focused on other stuff, and it was good. Got my mind off of stuff, and she's so encouraging, and I also encourage her too, and that's it. But no, I'm having a hard time, and here it is, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, what is that word? A deer with the headlights, or bushy tail eye, something bushy tail. Ooh. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, like this, I have to figure something out. I got to figure out a good coping mechanism. Like I took her pictures down for now. So I had a couple pictures in my house. I'm gonna put them back up, but for now, I took them down. I put my obituary up. I took her pictures down just for now, just so I can be able. Because if so I've been just really talking to my sisters and trying to keep them together. Just letting them vent to me, letting them talk to me, because my mother believes in closeness with her family, although we're not like she would want, like my grandmother would want. But no. So I want my mother always. It's funny because we had this conversation before she passed. I don't know how we got on this subject. We went out to lunch and we was just having a deep conversation. The lunch was so beautiful. The day was nice. The lunch was good. The day was good. And we just got on that subject. And I just said, Mommy, if anything ever happened to you, I would step up, And I have. It's like I can't even be funny anymore. Like my funny side is gone, my goofiness. I just don't have a smile right now. It's crazy. And I just keep seeing her being lowered. And that's when I had my moment. I held it up real good for her, for my family. I held it up. I held it down. I didn't break. I really had, but at the end, I had a little moment. I did. I called out to my mommy. I'm the only one call her mommy. We all call her something else. I always called her mommy. And I had a moment, which is fine. I'm human. I had a moment, okay? Anyway, I'm racing. My thoughts are racing. I know what I'm saying, but then I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm just doing a video. And that's it. Okay? I really don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't. Okay? I'm just sitting in my smoking area in the garage. And I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't. I'm just up at 1 o'clock in the morning, walking around, just looking around. Okay? So, anyway, you guys, I'm not going to keep you. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I don't know if what I said made any sense. If you could, get anything out of this video, if you understand what I'm feeling, or if you've been there before, if you lost a loved one like this, a parent, please, leave your comments and give me some encouragement and tell me what you did to cope, how you're coping with it, how you're dealing with it. That'll be so helpful. I know a lot of people say pray and do this, but I do, but I don't know. I'm just going through the motions right now, and I'll just be glad when I can at least get past this part where I can sleep, because without sleep, when you're tired and your brain is not when your brain is tired and you're not sleeping, that causes a lot of things too. When you don't sleep well, it causes you not to be able to think, not to be able to function. It causes a lot of other issues too. It does. So I just want to be able to just at least be able to start sleeping. And I'm worrying about my sisters. I'm a worry ward. And I just have to honor my mother because I love her so much. I have to be there. And I have to keep myself together. I have to stay, together. I can't fold. I can't fold. I got to still go to work. I got to still pick up and do what I was doing because if I fold, I can't fold. Okay? So anyway, let me get off here. I kept you long enough. Thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments below. Thank you for everyone that's been emailing me. My email address is in the About section of this channel. So if you want to email me and you don't have my email address, check out the About section. It's there. And other than that, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.